So hi, welcome to Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with
Benji.
And Shaun, and we're from Goldblum.
and we have some questions to say about their new EP, Hazy. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you guys feel about the response to the announcement so far?
Go on, Shaun.
I mean, good. It's been like the best response we've had from anything. I mean, I would consider us a very young band in terms of how long we've actually been around. I mean, the response press-wise has been really good. The response from fans has been really good. And, we're only 2 songs in, so I'm really hoping that trajectory keeps going up and we keep that positive attitude, like, continuing throughout every release. But, there's always the chance that people could just dip off at any point. So fingers crossed.
Well, hopefully people say on the train the EP was awesome.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Yeah.
Oh, you guys. You guys.
Stop.
I fucking love it. So is there any meaning behind the EP title or cover art?
Benji? There definitely is, because we yeah.
it's like the most literal translation, like metaphor of trying to name it possible. Like artwork, like we just can't seem to agree on anything. It's just like it's always constant just debate and bickering, and this it's like title like Hazy. It's just like we were so hazy in terms of what do we call this thing? So we couldn't. There was no, there was almost no middle ground. Where being, sort of hazy in the middle of it was just the middle ground, and we're like, you know what? Yes, like that will do. Like we just all seemed to be happy with that, which was nice. The artwork again was something that just. To be fair, that was less of like disagreements and more of just agreements and stuff. Like I just had some old like photos I took from just a bit of photography I did. Just kind of edited them, made them a bit trippy looking. And then Damo, the bassist, he's just like graphic designer, genioso in the band. And he just like took them and just combined them with other photos I took, and then just deep fried them essentially, and just made these like mad artwork again, which is just like super hazy looking. It doesn't look like much of anything. It's sort of abstract art in a way, but it was something. We were just like, yep, that works for us. We all agreed on it, and that was the fact we agreed on it was enough, honestly.
I mean, even the process itself of getting the songs together, we had one song that we planned to record back in like the last November, and then as we were going down to record it, we ended up signing with a Wolf at Your Door Records, who were putting out Hazy, and they were very much like, yeah, this sounds really good. Any chance you could have 4 other songs ready to go by January? So we were kind of just like, yeah, sure. And then 2 months down the line, we were like, oh my God, this is going to be so hard. This is so hard. Oh, we've got 4 other tracks. That whole experience was kind of hazy. Mm-hmm. And we were just like, yeah, we've got 5 tracks. We don't know how we got 5 tracks. The whole memory of putting those songs together is kind of like, we've done it, but I have no memory of actually doing it.
It was a blur.
So,
a little hazy.
Just like disagreements and bickering. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I know you just said it's hard to remember, but I'm going to have to ask you anyway to talk a little bit about the writing process for the EP.
I mean, it was very. I love the songs. I think the songs are great. Mm-hmm. It was rushed because it had to be rushed, mm-hmm. because we were given a deadline of January, which from going from November to January, that's 2 months. Mm-hmm. So having to write those songs very, very quickly was a challenge. But the songwriting process was great, despite those challenges.
Honestly, I would also argue, though, that it was super beneficial to have a deadline, and that,
for sure,
we'd probably still just be writing now and being like, maybe we'll think about releasing a song.
You guys,
we might
go from an EP to like a triple album, just keep writing.
Yeah.
Honestly, if needs be, we'll do it.
It was difficult, but I would just send over really crappy iPhone voice notes to Benji of riffs and be like, what do you think of this? And then he'd have to properly record them and be like, okay, this is what it sounds like as an actual demo. And I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. And it was just that for I don't know, how many songs did we end up with? 10,
Oh,
something
so
like that.
many, dude. So like too many. Yeah, like legit. We had like probably like an album's worth. Like ultimately.
And then we spent. I think we spent more weeks arguing over what songs should be on the EP than we actually did making the EP.
Yeah. Okay. So with those remaining 6 songs, because you had to make 4 for the EP and then you had 10 overall, are you guys planning on kind of like refining those and putting those out? As you guys mentioned that these felt a little bit rushed, because I mean you had fucking 2 months. That's completely fair.
I mean, I would love to, especially there's some of those songs that I
would say most things are probably gonna like be released at some point. Like everything's like pretty good. Like, you know, like and like you know, there was never an issue of like, oh, we're not gonna have enough songs. It was always like, oh, like
we'll use
which
these
do we
somewhere down
put
the line
on this EP? Yeah, it was more that was the problem there, which is, you know, a great problem to have.
Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
There's a song in particular called Green Eyes that we didn't use that I love so much, and I really want to put that out like now. So
give it a backstory, Shaun. Give it the backstory. Come on now.
So like it had already been written and released through Benji's previous band, which was just him and our bassist Damo. But it was that good, and I thought like I can add a few extra things here that'll make the song sound even better. And it didn't really get the love it deserved. So I'd love to see it as like going from a Good Grief track, which was the name of his previous band, to being like, what would this sound like if it was a Goldblum track? So that's like, you know, something cool.
So close to being on the EP as well. Like that was such a tough call, that one as well.
Yeah.
It'll happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, got to make the next project.
That or like the heavier song, Hard Light, and we went with the heavier song.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So what song off this EP took longest to write, and which one is each of your own personal favorite?
FML, right? FML has existed for the longest time.
Yeah, I think FML took. We had the song was written quite kind of quickly, but that second verse has gone through like 30 different changes. There's like 30 different versions of that second verse. That or Sink or Swim. Sink or Swim took forever. Like putting the pieces together. And Sink or Swim is my favorite track by a fair bit as well. I do love that track.
But FML, like that when I that was like the first demo. Because I only joined the band like 15, 16 months ago, something like that. And that was like the first kind of like new Goldblum song I heard, like that they had sort of started writing and demoing. And like instantly I was like, oh, this is just so good. I was like instantly such a fan. And like they had like the whole thing essentially written like bar like the second verse, which like Shaun said went through a lot of variations and stuff. But yeah, like I literally just like put vocals on top of that, and like that's what got put out essentially like that. But like I said, it's been that's been existing in the tank for, and that's what we recorded in November. Like because we were sort of thinking standalone single next, so we were going to do this track, and that's when we got asked to do another like 4 songs for for January.
All right.
Yeah, and which is your favorite track, Benji? I'm very interested to hear your answer to this.
Oh, Head Cold, 100% Head Cold.
Really?
Yeah, so boppy, man. That's the song of the summer, bro. You heard it here first.
All right, fine, okay.
All right, you heard it here first. Song of the summer.
It's a good thing no one else ever makes that claim, Benji.
That's a fucking standalone claim. That's it.
Yeah. No one's ever said that before.
Listen, maybe people will start saying it now that he said it. You know, you just have to put the energy out there, and people will catch on to it.
This is
for sure.
I hope no one starts ripping my phrase up though.
No, that would piss me off if that happened to me.
Need to trademark that ASAP.
Absolutely. So for this question, want to know what your favorite lyric off the EP is and what it means to you.
Oh, Benji, you can go first since you're the wordsmith.
Yeah, throw me under the bus. Good one. That's so rough. I have no idea. I've always it's from Head Cold and it's super basic, but I really like from the second verse, shake off the past and settle dust. It's like it's
I do like
so
that.
literal, but like I don't know. It's always like to get stuck on my head.
It's a good lyric.
God, yeah. I think I'm probably that because when Benji sent over all of his lyrics to me, because I'm kind of like quality control, so he sent over all those lyrics, and I was just like highlighting all of them, being like, this one has to stay, this one needs changing, this one has to stay, this one is fine, and I can live with it, and that unsettled dust line, that is definitely like one of those very few that were highlighted that you cannot change this has to stay. So I will back that lyric as well, Benji.
Oh yeah,
honestly, man, like it's short. If you can't tell, this is my boss, by the way. This is
I am
this
not
is a
your
business. It's spreadsheets and calendars.
It's just balance.
It sounds like Shaun is just pushing you to just keep like, he's like, that song's not good enough. You're gonna have to write better lyrics. Those are dog shit.
And you need a person like that.
Yeah.
They all hate me.
Approval and praise, man. Like I just want validation so badly, and he just gives me slithers at a time.
Yeah, you gotta earn that validation.
He said very
I swear to God,
lines that had that gold status. Oh, sure.
I am convinced that there is a separate band chat that exists without me because of how like terrible I am with being like, this needs doing.
We're going to unionize. We're fully unionizing against you, brother. Just so you know it's coming.
You fucking bring it on. I'll union bust your ass.
Oh, geez.
You get it.
Ridiculous. Holy shit.
Yo, Benji needs some validation. Benji, you did a great job here. The lyrics are great.
Everything's fucking awesome.
Much, guys.
Benji, well,
you guys are the best. Shaun, you suck. Thank you.
Cheers.
Damn. And Shaun with a stray. So would you guys be able to tell us where Headspace is at while you're creating this EP?
All over the place.
Ambition. You know what? I'm going to use the word ambition straight off the bat, like because like we're just like I like writing with you for the first time. See, I'm going to big you up because I'm not a bad person. Like honestly, like no, I just realized like very quickly, like, this boy's got an ear for it. Like he knows how to write a tune, and like so very quickly I'm just like, it was just like very collaborative, very like, okay, like let's just crack on with this. Like it's just like we I don't know, it's just like I don't want to be big headed, but it's like, yeah, we can do this, we can fucking make something really good here. And that was definitely my headspace every time. I was like, yeah, we're gonna cook, we're definitely gonna cook every time we get together.
I was 100% in the same space. Like when we first started writing together, I was like, because I can do like I can do half of like a songwriting process, but I need someone who can do like that other half. And Benji's really good at doing that other half. And it's not even like a set half. It's like, okay, here's half a song, and Benji will go, here's that exact other half that you need. And I'm like, yay, okay, there's a song now.
Yay.
It's just easy as that, honestly.
Yeah.
Love that.
Very good.
Hell yeah.
Very good.
So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should do it in the car with friends, in dark with headphones on? Is it workout EP, party EP? What do you guys personally recommend?
Ooh.
Party vibe. I don't know what I mean by that, but I'm gonna just party vibe. Like, like definitely with friends, like a few beers, just like it's definitely that sort of EP, I reckon. What you're saying, Shaun?
I reckon if you've got like, you got 20 minutes in a car journey where you don't really have to stop. There's not many lights. Maybe you're on the motorway or the highway if you're American. Just blast it. I think like those songs are very good for, it's a hot day, it's a hot summery day. Put the windows down, blast it. That's the way to do it. That's how you should consume this EP.
All right. So do you kind of think it's a fall or a summer EP? Because it's coming out in the fall, which is kind of ironic.
I think so. Like these songs are coming out like bit by bit. We had The Outcome come out in July. No, June. Yeah, June. FML come out in July. We got Sink or Swim coming out this month. Then Head Cold coming out in September, and then as we start getting into like the fall season, when the EP fully drops, Hard Light, which is like the much like darker, heavier song, is dropping on the release day. So I feel like the whole thing kind of works well with going like from the summer into like, the fall with that darker tone at the very end. So I think it wasn't even planned. I think that's just a happy accident. That's a happy accident.
You made it make more sense now. I didn't realize that's what you guys are doing with the release plan, like a single every month.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, we're totally doing that.
Fucking awesome. All right. So this one should be super, super quick off the top of your heads. I want you guys to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words each, 6 total. No more, no less.
Okay. Benji, do you want to go one by one? So you do one, I'll do one, you do one, I do one, etc.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first. Ready?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
I think
catchy.
It's very interesting.
Catchy. Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Fun.
Okay.
English.
English.
Listen, we've got
a lot of songs about drinking tea and that. To be fair, like
there's a gap in the UK market. If I can promote us as an English band, it's happening. One of the words is English. It's staying English.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's right. Despite his accent, he is actually English. That's right. Hydromatic? No, hang on. That's from just a word.
That's Greece.
Like, what the hell?
I got no other words in my head, honestly.
I'm going to say vibrant.
Yeah.
I'm going to say vibrant.
Great.
Vibrant. Is that your word? Great.
Did I say great? Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Sure.
There we go.
Great.
Great.
Honestly, like every adjective has just vanished from my mind right now, I swear.
It's all good.
What happens when you get put on the spot?
Yeah. So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the EP?
Hope?
I would hope. You want to go with hope?
Absolutely. It's just like, for the most part, it's positive. Apart from that dark ending, it doesn't really apply there, I guess. But for the most part, it's like just kind of trying to make the best of a bad situation, I would say.
Yeah. I think that's a good word. Hope with a little asterisk on it for the ending song.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. So, are you able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments from the creation of this EP, positive or negative?
I think just getting it together in the very short space we had was definitely the biggest challenge. It's something that like really, really stressed me out because this was like we'd spoken to labels in the past, and for one reason or another, it just hadn't panned out. And then, A Wolf at Your Door were like, hey, we really like believe in what you're doing. We're really into it. But can you do it in 2 months? And I was like, yeah, that's totally fine. We can do it in 2 months. And then having to do that and like follow it up and be like, okay, I've told them we can do it in 2 months. We have to do it in 2 months. That was definitely like a huge challenge that definitely caused me some sleepless nights, but we did it. And yeah, I think Benji's on the same page there. That was a very that was
just
stressful.
Scheduling, isn't it? Like just trying to just pinpoint a time where all 5 of us would be available because you don't want to compromise on people having to miss days in the studio or anything like that. So that's definitely like it's just logistics, like the parts that people don't even really think about, like because we all live in different parts of the country, like, by the way, like we don't live really anywhere near each other for the most part. So it's not even just a case of like meeting up. It's like logistically, it's an absolute nightmare to do anything like this, which was probably why it caused Shaun sleepless night. I didn't lose any sleep over. I won't lie to you.
You slept like a baby.
That's because you would send your lyrics in and go to bed. Shaun would be up at 3 o'clock in the morning highlighting them.
Like with hair,
exactly.
Trying to get it done. Also, my cat's here now.
Oh shit, hi cat.
That's why you. That's why you earn some big bucks, though, right?
Love that. So for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
Oh god,
petrol station.
Petrol station. No.
Very nice. Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah, a Kit Kat. I'm having a Kit Kat
Nice.
and a can of
No.
Monster, if you don't mind.
If it was American, and we
Don't
were
say
at
no, by the
7-Eleven,
way. That was my choice. You can't disagree with my
Yeah,
choice.
Kit Kat-
Sorry,
He
carry
said,
on.
That's a-
You're not getting that.
no, put that back. Put
That's
that
how he
back.
is, honestly.
He really is the
I'm
boss.
I'm like, what's going
I'm
on
choosing.
here?
Told you.
I'm
I
choosing
told
for
you.
you. If it was
No,
American
no,
and we were
no,
at a
go on.
7-Eleven, I would get a slice of cheese pizza. It's not great pizza, but any pizza is good pizza. I will stand by that. There is a hill I'm willing to
Debatable.
die on. I will die on that hill. Any pizza is good
I'm
pizza.
not fighting that battle. Then.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had leftover Domino's today. It sucked. It's not great
I
pizza to
mean,
begin
stank.
with. It
It
sucks.
was awful.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh my goodness.
It was
Dave,
spongy.
like the-
I've
Even
had-
better, Dave.
Oh,
The
do you not get
sponginess
thin
is the best
crust?
part.
I did the thin crust and it got spongy. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake.
That was great, dude.
If it was a petrol station, a Kit Kat, no, I would probably go with a can of Monster and a nothing
We're
else.
after that Monster branding, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
Just a can of Monster. Can of Monster just to keep me going.
Exactly.
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right. So on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
Ooh,
Mixed grill, because we've got like just so much going on, like different elements of everything. So much. No, he's a vegetarian, so he's not going to say mixed grill.
No, we're a curry because we're spicy. That's what we.
Yeah, sure.
Two
All right.
completely
Yeah,
different things happening here.
Or ice cream because
We
we're
are-
cool.
What?
Take your pick.
This good man's going for the. He's going for the puns. He's going for the puns
What's
here,
going
you
on
guys.
Got three
So,
different answers.
I'm going to stick with ice cream. Ice cream because we're cool.
Ice cream. And Benji, you said a mixed grill?
Hang on. Do you know what a mixed grill is? Like, does that mean anything to you?
Doesn't
I'm
mean
assuming
anything.
like mixed veggies that are grilled, but that's like all I have in my
Like
head.
not even. It's like just a variety of meats. Essentially, you get like steak, sausages, like gammon, like pork gammon, and then you get like just like fries and peas, and like it's just like a smorgasbord of meat, and just like it's like pub. It's very classic pub food, you know. And like because there's so much going on, like you know, there's like I said, there's a variety. And like that's what makes me think of us in that. Like we all come from different backgrounds, we all got different influences, and it's all kind of just gets put together in this great like dish. I've never had a mixed grill in my life, but I'm a total fraud.
Dude, you're fucking selling me on it. I'm like, oh, this guy fucking loves mixed grill.
They're expensive, by the way. I need to admit, they're quite expensive. So you know, it's a cost of living crisis over here.
Man, that's fucking beautiful.
You put so much effort into
You
that.
sold me on it.
You put so much effort into that, and I just said ice cream.
Because we're cool.
After immediately before that said curry because we're spicy.
Like-
that's a double negative.
Come on, Shaun.
We can do it all, right? We can do it all. We can do it all. We're both ends of the spectrum.
Love it.
Yeah, you swing that wine.
So for the last go.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Cheers. This is
Sorry,
a family show.
This hasn't been
is
a
a
family
family
show
show.
for 23 minutes. So for the last couple questions, we're going to shift completely away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Benji, surely yours has got to be mixed grill. Like,
Especially after the fucking ad read you just did for them.
Oh god. If it was my last
Big
meal
pressure.
ever, I would have to go back to being non-vegetarian and get a steak with fries. I would have to. If it was my last thing out, that's like the one thing I miss about being a vegetarian is like a good steak.
Nice.
So if I'm on my way out anyway, I'm taking a cow with me.
Hell yeah.
And a drink with that.
Oh, nice glass of red wine. Nice glass of red wine.
All right.
Good choice. I'm gonna go with like
Kit Kat.
A nice spaghetti bolognese. No, not a Kit Kat, Sean. Not a Kit Kat. Spaghetti bolognese, just with some cheesy garlic bread on the side.
Spaghetti bolognese is your last meal.
What do you got against spaghetti?
I love spaghetti, but I mean, as your last.
Our drummer's Italian. Our drummer is literally Italian, and here you are disrespecting his culture.
What the hell's going on here?
I'm also Italian, and I'm taking offense to this.
Exactly.
Whoa!
All right, fine.
Ripping on Shane everywhere as well.
I'll back it off. I'll back off. I just think there's better passing issues for a start.
And
but
Benji,
you do your bolognese.
Benji, what are you drinking?
Oh, great question. Fanta Fruit Twist. I don't know if you got it, but I love Fanta Fruit Twist.
Never heard of it, but it sounds beautiful.
It's pretty beautiful. Can you back, Sean? Do you back Fanta Fruit Twist?
It's painfully average. Sorry, man.
Oh my god! Let Benji enjoy something.
Imagine I just dropped a demo in the chat, and that's typically the
that is not true.
This
is slander. This is slander.
Oh my goodness!
This is not true. No, it's just
high
it's fine.
expectations.
It's fine. It's fine. Picture Fanta, like orange Fanta, that a cherry has been dipped in.
Okay.
That sounds fucking
That
baller.
sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep, I'll take one of those for my final drink. Thank you, Sean.
All
right, fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna order a 12-pack to my house after this.
Exactly.
It's gonna cost about $40 with the import fees, but
yeah, it's gonna be fucking.
I'll stick with my mind. You expected this, did it, Sean?
Wait till we try it, and then we'll talk.
It'll be flat by the time it gets here because it'll be shaken up and shit.
It's true.
Even
works
better,
in my favor.
Still.
So, if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Oh, Middle-earth. Without question. Straight off the bat. It's
such a nerd.
It's a fictional world.
That's literally the point of the question.
It is a question, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a very nerdy fictional world, though, I would argue.
I mean, which fictional worlds aren't nerdy?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, you got a goddamn man. You fucking got me there.
That's true. That's a very it's got it going on.
You don't want to live in Middle-earth.
I'm assuming it's Lord of the Rings, yeah?
You're assuming. Oh, we're having words after this call, mate. We're having words.
That's why
I knew that would upset him. I knew that would upset him. I'm gonna go with like Lego, like a Lego world. I really would like to live.
Lego,
like Lego, like Lego movie.
Yeah, just a world made of Lego. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so just everything's made of Lego. Like, I'm a Lego person, a minifigure,
fucking master builder.
And when you fall off of whatever platform you're on or whatever, you'll just go oof, and it just rebuilds you because that's what it does in the video games, right?
Exactly. You get your
that's Minecraft
block-based games.
I haven't played a Lego video game in a while. Okay.
It's fucking ridiculous.
They go splat. I don't fucking know.
They go.
That was a really good impression.
Yeah, man. He's dropping Lego over it.
So I'm asking the last question. Every single person that we've spoken to has said that it is the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink.
I was gonna say purple.
Nice.
Purple.
Not far off. Not far off.
Complement each other quite well, I'd say.
Yeah,
that's good.
I
pink,
like it.
Definitely pink. My phone's pink. I'm getting married at the end of this month, and my wedding ring is. Thank you very much. My wedding ring is rose gold, which is the closest I could get to pink.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely pink.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you guys like to plug?
The EP, obviously. If you guys, anyone listening, check us out. Check the EP out. We're dropping a song every month until October 27th when the last song drops, and then Hazy is officially done. It's officially out there.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you for sounding. This guy's been Benji and Shaun from Goldblum, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.